truthseeker206, thank you for the video response. First of all, don't confuse me for one of those people who sits on the sidelines and talks about what people need to do, especially when it comes to dealing with young people, right? This is the profession I chose, dealing with young people. So if that's what you're used to, you came to the wrong channel, because you're actually talking to somebody whose hands are dirty, whose hands are in the mud, whose whole body is in the mud. Now, when I talk about giving kids responsibility, this is something that I've already done and I've seen it work. Once again, it's not a speculation. I've already done this. Now, of course, I'm not a stupid idiot. Are you going to give a kid some big-ass task to do and expect him to get it done? No. Even on the smallest things, they still have to know what is supposed to be done. There has to be boundaries and limitations. That's a no-brainer. I only got 10 minutes to do a video, or 11 minutes, and I'm not going to, go over small shit. Any adult would understand that, yes, you give a child something to do, but you give them some sort of parameters. But I also know that you have to incorporate a little bit of a challenge in there to get them thinking. But like I said, I know this because I've actually done it before. It's a tool that I've used and I still use, professionally and with dealing with my own family. Okay, dealing with the younger ones. You give them something to do, you give them some parameters, but you also give them some leeway so that they can be creative in getting a job done. It's as simple as that. You also brought up the point about teaching a child how to be self-sufficient. How the hell can a child grow up to be self-sufficient if they don't know how to get things done? Right? Especially when them being part of, or them being self-sufficient means they have to know how to get things done. It's called work. And they have to be responsible. So in order for a child to be self-sufficient, they have to be responsible, because that self-sufficient child, right, has to be able to seek some sort of employment where they're going to ask him to get a whole bunch of things done. And they're not going to sit there and tell that person, this is how you do A, B, C, D, and E. They'll tell you, this is what you have, you need to get this done, and you have X amount of time to get it done. Now, how you do it, we'll give you some guidelines, or more so parameters, so you don't, get yourself arrested or, get this company sued. But at the end of the day, it's you figuring out, how do I get something done? How do I understand how to be resourceful? How do I ask the right questions? That's all part of it. Unfortunately, you're agreeing with me, but for the sake of making your point, you want to feel like you have to, what's the word I'm looking for? Act like my points aren't valid. So take what I say, somehow spin it around so it seems like it's off, so you can make your point. Your point could have been made alone. Right? I clicked on the video to watch it, and I'm like, oh, okay, maybe he's adding some points. But you're damn near co-signing what I say. But instead of understanding where I'm coming from, you proceed to act as if I'm saying something that's not valid. Right? And yes, I'm a black male. I have almost 600 videos. So you could have easily figured that one out. Right? And like I said before, my hands are dirty. I'm not some outside speculator. What I say comes from reality. That's why I'm here on YouTube, because I get sick and tired of hearing people, or people even following advice from people who are really sitting on the sideline. Or people who are, what I want to call it, people who are part-time productive. So they'll do their little bit and pieces here. The people who carry up the protest sign but don't really do anything else. I get sick and tired of those people talking. I'm the person behind the scenes trying to make things work. I'm not trying to be the spokesperson, but at the end of the day, you get tired of people who think they know what they're talking about, but they've never really done anything before, or really committed a whole bunch of time. Now, I'm not attacking you, because at the end of the day, I really don't know you, right? But the tone of your video was completely off. I'm not saying you're wasting your time, but you've made no points to me. And everything that I've said about giving a kid responsibility and how to do it fits into your whole idea of being self-sufficient. Put two and two together. instead of trying to come on and blast somebody and act like you're putting somebody else up on game, and you're just adding some extra element that I didn't think about. So you take it easy. God bless.